Yun. So ulitin ko lang ano, so ito pag dew point pressure yung hinahanap, yung given na mole fraction magiging y sub I kasi dew point, no? 'Di ba? Ibig sabihin vapor sila tapos magkakahamog. 'Di ba? Familiar naman kayo sa hamog ano? Ang hamog nasa hangin, nasa vapor. So pag bumaba yung temperature, pag lumamig nagkakahamog. So ganoon din dito sa ating ano sa gas. Pag bumaba ang temperature, magkakaroon ng dew point. Ano niya yung dew point. So that's why yung initial concentration natin is y sub I. So mag-a-assume tayo ng pressure. So after assuming the pressure, makikita natin sa handbook yung value ng K. Ito yung mga values ng K. Tapos ito yung formula ng x sub I. Galing dito ano, K is equals to y sub I divided by x sub I. So x sub I is equals to y sub I over K. So calculate natin yung x sub I. So ito yung x sub I. Tapos kunin natin yung sum. Ito yung naging sum 0.828. So mas mababa siya sa 1. No, dapat eksaktong 1 to. Assume na naman tayo ng bagong pressure, 150 naman ano. So basahin ulit natin sa handbook yung K. Ito yung K values. Tapos calculate natin yung value ng x, ito yung value ng x, tapos kunin natin yung sum. Ito yung sum, mataas naman siya ngayon. So let's assume a pressure na nasa pagitan nitong dalawa, 100, 150. So let's use 126. So ito na yung mga K values, no? Tapos calculate ulit natin yung x sub I. This time eksakto na siyang 1. So therefore ito yung dew point pressure. Do you have any question regarding this problem? Okay, kung wala, the next question is bubble point pressure. So ganun din ano, pag bubble point, ano naman siya, liquid siya. Ibig sabihin liquid yung given. Itong 10% x sub I to. Yung 20% x sub 2. Yung 70% x sub 3, no? So ganun ulit, a-assume ulit tayo ng pressure, hanapin natin yung K and then calculate for y sub I. Dapat yung sum ng y sub I ay 1. Let's do that. Ito naman yung bubble point, ano? Bubble point. So ito yung mga x sub I. 10% ang methane, 20% ang ethane, 70% yung propane. Read the value of K sub I. Ito yung value ng K sub I, ano? Tapos calculate y sub I. Diba kasi K y sub I, K x sub I. Okay? Kaya this one is y sub I. Ano nangyari sa first pressure? 380 psi. Medyo mataas, no? 1.017. So babaan natin ng pressure. Ataasan natin ng pressure. Tinaasan ng pressure 400. So ito yung mga K sub I na bago, ito yung x sub I. Mababa naman. No, mababa naman yung y sub I natin. So sa pagitan ng 380 tsaka 400, let's say 385. Kasi malapit na siya dito eh. So 385 na lang. So yun. As you can see, 1.0. Any question regarding finding? This is we're trying to find bubble point pressure. Ano? So therefore, the bubble point pressure is this one, 385 kilopascal. Question? Okay. Okay, so this is our last topic for today. Ano, yung plus calculation. Plus distillation is the same as liquid vapor separation, no? So yung equipment pwedeng plus distillation column o kaya naman liquid vapor separator. Parehas lang yan, no? So as you can see from the figure, halimbawa may pumapasok tayong toluene hexane mixture, no? Pumapasok tayong toluene hexane mixture. So we set a pressure and temperature, constant pressure and temperature doon sa loob ng column. Pare-parehas lang yan, di ba? Tapos at equilibrium, no? In this particular calculation or solution, you should be able to find how much is vaporized, how much remains liquid, what is the composition of the vapor, what is the composition of the liquid. Yun yung objective natin, ano? Sa plus calculation. So paano ba natin gagawin? Actually may formula lang naman, ano? You can find this on the handbook. These are the plus calculation formula. So, page 13, 14 sa 8th edition. So, pero nasa 9th edition din yan, most probably. So, this is the first equation. Ito usually yung ginagamit natin. Ano? X sub I is equals to say sub I, 1, plus B over F. B is the vapor fraction. F is the feed fraction. Ano? This is the feed. Pwedeng flow rate yung dalawa, yung B at saka F. Pwedeng yung assume na pag in-assume nyo na yung F is equals to 1, yung B is vapor fraction. No? And then this is K sub I minus 1. And then basically, we just paired this equation with summation of X sub I is equals to 1. No? In order to solve the class distillation problem. Ganun lang naman. So let's try to derive this equation. Let's try to derive this equation. Mag-assume lang kayo ng halimbawa, this is the liquid vapor separator or the plus distillation column. So may pumapasok kayo na F, tapos ang concentration niya ay say sub I. No? Tapos syempre merong mag-evaporate. This is the vapor. Anong concentration ng vapor? Usually Y sub I. Ano? Tapos yung matitirang liquid, ang concentration naman yan is X sub I. So first thing you need to do is perform an overall mass balance. So this is F is equals to L plus B. Then perform a component mass balance. So sa component mass balance, you have F times say sub I is equals to L LXI plus BYI. Ano? Can you still follow? We're trying to derive this equation. We're trying to derive this. I-derive ko to. You can find this in the handbook. Ano? So basically, in order to derive this, tingnan nyo lamang kung ano yung nawala. Nawala dito yung Y sub I. Wala nang Y sub I dito. Ano? So we're going to eliminate Y sub I by using the K equation. So K sub I is equals to Y sub I divided by X sub I. So ang Y sub I ay equal siya sa Ki minus Xi. So substitute na lang dito, ano? Substitute na lang din sa Y sub I. So you have F Z sub I is equals to L X sub I plus B K Ki Xi. No? Tapos if you're going to take a look again, wala siyang L. Walang L, ano? So yung L, gamitin natin itong overall mass balance equation. Yung L ay equal sa F minus B. So substitute natin dito yung sa L, yung F minus B. So we have F Z sub I, F minus B, X sub I, plus B, K sub I, Xi. Yun. Tapos you just isolate X sub I. No? May dalawang X sub I tayo. Just isolate it. So, pag in-isolate nyo yan, you will have X sub I is equals to F, Z sub I. Sa baba, no, pag pinactor out nyo yung X sub I side na to, you will have, tapos tinranspose nyo, ano? You will have F minus B plus BKI, ano? Tama? You agree? So, paano siya magiging kamukha nito? All you need to do is multiply yung numerator at saka denominator ng 1 over F. Multiply nyo lang ng 1 over F. So, pag multiply nyo yan, yung numerator niya will become say sub I. So, ito na yun. Tapos yung denominator naman niya, diba? X sub I, right here. Z sub I. Yung baba niya, you will have F over F is 1. Tapos you have B over F, negative B over F. Tapos this will become plus B Ki divided by F. Yan. So just factor out B over F. So pag pinactor out niyo yung B over F, you will have say sub I 1 plus B over F. So parenthesis, you have Ki minus 1. This is the same as this one, ano? Yung ating plus distillation equation. This one. Nasundan? Nasundan yung derivation ng ating plus calculation equation? Do you have any question? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Eberlyn. So we're going to use this equation, ano, to solve some problem. You can also find it, pag nakalimutan nyo, you can open your handbook Mag-mark na kayo ha, mag-mark na kayo ng handbook nyo. Hanapin nyo na to sa 9th edition, ano? So, mag-mark na kayo. I hope you have the marker. You can always order it online, ano? Mas maganda yung nagmamark na kayo ngayon kasi maghintay pa kayo sa review center. Okay, let's go to the problem. So example 10.5. This will be our last problem for today. Ano? The system acetone 1, acetonitrile 2, nitromethane 3 at 80 degrees and 110 kPa has the overall composition Z1 is equal to 0.45, Z2 is equal to 0.35, Z3 is equal to 0.20. Assuming that Reol's law is appropriate for this system, no? Ibig sabihin, you can calculate K1 as P star divided by P, di ba? Andahan niyo pa yung dinarive natin equation kanina. Determine L, B, X, Xi, and Yi. The vapor pressure of the pure species at 80 degrees Celsius are P1 sat, this is P1 star, no? 195.75, P2 sat 97.84, P3 sat 50.32. Okay? So, ano lang, ang first step lang dito is you should be able to calculate ano K1, K2 at saka K3. And then ang formula lang naman ng K1 ay P1 sat divided by P. Ang P natin ay ito, 110 kilopascal. No? So ganun din ano yung K2, ganun din yung formula natin. P2 sat nga lang divided by P. So halimbawa ito, so 195.75 divided by 110. Tapos yung P2 sat 97.84 divided by 1. Yung K3, P3 sat divided by P. So K3 is 50.32 divided by 110. Do you have any question at this point? Okay. So if you don't have any questions, susunod natin gagawin, assume natin nung pumasok siya sa liquid siya, so nung pumasok siya liquid siya. So anyway, pero always valid naman ng summation of x sub I is equals to 1, no? So usually valid naman to, no? Hindi naman to wala namang exception dito. Valid naman to palagi. Summation of x sub I is equals to 1. Tapos, gagamitin natin yung formula ng x sub I. Di ba? X sub I is equals to say sub I. Yung dinerive natin kanina. 1 plus B over F. Tapos, K sub I minus 1. Okay? So, summation nito, summation yan. Summation yan. So, for example, ang say 1 natin ito, 0.45. So, 0.45. Yung ilalim niya is 1. Halimbawa, in-assume natin na F is equals to 1. So, F is equals to 1, B na lang ito, B na lang. Tapos, yung K1 natin, ito, 195.75 divided by 110 plus, yung K2, ito, 0.35. 1 plus B times this one. 7.84 na. Minus 1. Plus, the last one is 0.20. Tapos 1 plus B. And then K3 is 50.32. Divided by 110. Minus 1. Tapos just simply equate this to 1. And then, syempre, tatlo yung roots niyan. Kasi, ternary equation. Quadratic. Ano nga ba ang tawag doon? Pag tatlo yung, hindi ternary. Cubic equation natin. Cubic. No? Ternary. So, pag isi-shift solve niyo yan, dapat yung root na hanapin nyo, yung less than 1. So say for example, ilagay nyo, shift solve is equals to 0.5. Kasi pag greater than 1, yung value ng B, yun, walang meaning. So lahat ng roots na greater than 1, walang meaning. So lagay nyo, pag nag-shift solve kayo, approximately equal sa 0.5. Okay, so halimbawa, 0.45, 1 plus x, no, times 195.75 divided by 110 plus minus 1 plus 0.35 tapos 1 plus alpha x tapos times 97.84 divided by 110 is minus 1. Okay. Ganun ulit, ano? Last equation plus. Pumindot kayo sa calculator, guys. Medyo challenging itong ipindutin sa calculator. Huwag nyo i-assume na kayang-kaya nyo. No? Usually, ang board exam, ano lang yan. Tinitest lang kung marunong kayong pumindot sa calculator. Marunong kayong gumamit ng calculator. Pag hindi nyo ginagawa, hindi kayo pumipindot, nanonood lang kayo, maiinip na kayo, hindi pa kayo matututong gumamit ng calculator. No? So, konting effort. Ano? Tapos this is equal to 1. Equal to 1 yan. Ano? So, equate nyo sa 1. Tapos shift solve. Pag pindot nyo yung shift solve, para makuha yung root less than 1, maglagay kayo ng initial value, 0.5 for example. Ano? So, x is equal to 0.5. Tapos equal. So, what do you got? Ano nakuha yung value? Anong ating b? Anyone? 0.83. We're getting the same value. Yung iba, ganun din. 0.83 din. Yan lang ha. Iba tayo. Baka mali na naman yung pindot. No. Tama yung pindot. Yep. Jamila, Rain, Lim, you're correct. We're the same. 0.7365. You're correct. Very good, Jamila. Bakit double check niyo yung pindot nyo? Darlene and ano? That's correct, Jamila. You're supposed to get 0.7365. So once you get your B, madali na lang yung lahat. Ano? Once you get your B, B is equals to 0.7365. Once you get this one, madali na lang ano kasi halimbawa x1, you just substitute b right here. This is going to be your x1. Ito na to. This is going to be your x1. If you're going to substitute 0.7365 here. Nasundan? Na inintindihan? So for example yan, substitute natin yung 0.0065 din. Yung x1 nyo is 0.45 1 plus 0.7365 times 195.75 divided by 110 tapos minus 1, no? So you're supposed to get 0.2859 ang x1. So from here, you're going to get x1 is equals to, you got the same answer? Oh, yeah, very good. So x1 is 0.2859. Nakuha niyo to? X1? 0.2859. What about y1? How do you get y1? Y1, you get this by calculating, di ba? Kasi k is equals to y1 divided by x1. So y1 is simply equal to k times xi. No? Ganun lang yan. So, ang k nyo is, so y1 is k times x1. No? So, k is this one, 195.75 divided by 110 times 0.2859. Yan. $195.75 divided by 110 times 0.2859. I'm getting 0.8, 0.5088, no? For Y1. Yun. So, tuloy nyo na lang. Calculate nyo yung Y2, X2, no? What about L? What's the value of L? Kung ang B natin ay 0.7365, what would be the value of L? So, ang L, ito kasi di ba LB, X1, Y1. Ano? Ang L, ano lang yan? 1 minus 0.7365. Kasi L plus B equals to 1, di ba? So, ang L is, susundan pa ba? Nakakasunod naman. Na-imagine nyo naman, you need to imagine the problem, ha? So, ang L natin is around 0.2635. You can confirm these values. Nasa libro naman yan. Ang mahalaga lang is nasundan niyo yung solution. Basically, calculate lang muna ng K. Ano question? Paano makukuha yung X1? Makukuha ang X1. Di ba ang formula ng X1 ito? Ito yung formula ng X1. Ito yung formula ng X1. So ito yun. Actually, ito yun. I-substitute mo lang yung B dito. Kasi yung F mo, 1 na yan. So, ito lang yung formula ng X1. 0.45, 1, divided by 0.7365. Yung nakalculate natin B. Tapos yung K1, ito, 195.74 divided by 110 minus 1. Nakakuha? Okay na? Very good. So, ganun lang. Ano? Pag meron na kayong X1, formula ng Y1 is KXI. Any other concern? This is the last problem for chapter 10. So we're done with chapter 10. Next Thursday, we're going to discuss chapter 11. Tapos, on the 4th week, we'll have our prelims. No? Chapter 10 at saka chapter 11. So do you have any concern?
Sir, medyo hindi ko po nasundan yung pagkuha ng V.
B. Yung B, di ba Pexel, summation of x sub I is equals to 1. Tama? Kasi if you're just going to get the sum of the mole.
Yes, sir, sa ano lang po, sa calculation lang po.
Ito yan. Tapos ito na yon. Yung di ba kanina may formula tayong dinerive? X sub I is equals to C sub I 1 plus B times K sub I minus 1. Tama? Dinerive.
Yes, sir.
So, ang summation ng X sub I, equivalent yun sa summation of C sub I 1 plus B times K sub I minus 1. Yun yung formula natin. So, kaya ito, tatlo. We have three. Kasi we have three substances. Acetonitrile, acetone, at saka nitromethane. So, meron tayong tatlong terms. Pero the same formula. Bawat term, ito rin lang yung formula. Summation of. You're familiar with summation of?
Yes, sir.
Okay na? So, ito yung first term, ito yung second term, ito yung third term. Tapos, equate mo siya sa 1. Tapos, mag-shift solve ka. Ngayon, ano to? Cubic yung equation nito. Cubic siya. Ibig sabihin, tatlo yung solution nito. So, kailangan pag pindot mo sa calculator, mag-shift solve 0.5 ka. Or something. Kasya. Kasya. You need to use fraction function. Baka hindi ka nag-fraction function, Everlyn. Kasi may nakagawa eh. Tignan mo, nagawa siya ni Pio. Tsaka nagawa siya ni Jamila. Kasya siya Everlyn. You need to use the fraction function. Yung ganun. At saka make sure na naka-mode 0, mode 0 ka. Baka hindi ka kasi naka-mode 0. Kasya yan. Whatever model of calculator you're using. As long as ano siya, scientific. Tsaka may shift solve. Kasya yan. Okay na Okay na... Sino ba yan?
Sir, okay na po. Gets na po. Bali, ano lang po, no? Shift solve 0.5.
Para yung makuha mong root is less than 1.
Okay po. Thank you po.
Okay. Okay, so this is our last problem for today. So see you again next Thursday. Next Thursday, we're going to discuss chapter 11. Yung theoretical ng solution thermodynamics. No? Actually, ire-record ko naman, tapos ipopost ko lahat itong sessions natin, sa Zoom, yung 3 sessions natin, ire-record ko siya, tapos ipopost ko sa Zoom. Kung I know this, I know this, karamihan sa atin may schedule ng boxing ngayon, around this time. So, yun, ganun yung mangyayari. Panoorin nyo na lang. Pag may question kayo, i-message nyo na lang ako. Okay? Dominic? That's the best thing that we're going, that the situation is okay? So if you don't have any question, no-notes kayo? Anyway, kung hindi kayo nagno-notes, merong solution itong mga problem na to sa libro. So hanapin nyo lamang yung libro. Okay, madali lang hanapin yung libro natin. Madali lang hanapin yung libro natin. Google nyo lang, yung PDF niya readily available sa Google. So download nyo lang, tapos nandun yung mga solutions. Okay? So if you don't have any concern, hanggang dito na lang muna tayo. Bye-bye for today. See you on Thursday next week. 8:30 ulit yung natin, yung ating Zoom. So Zoom tayo hanggat hindi pa rin. Nag-message na ako sa IT. Sabi ko may problema yung whiteboard ng collab. Hindi ako makapagsulat ng ayos. So Zoom tayo, ha? Okay, next Thursday. Bye-bye na muna. Ingat kayo.
Hello, sir.
Ingat.